and welcome to episode 2. So let's talk about it with shits and shenanigans. It's your girl Kay.
This is Melanie.
Whenever you ready. Whenever you want to introduce yourself.
Whenever you're ready.
You don't want to tell the people who you are today?
I'm Alex. Hey.
I'm Dana. Y'all. I am your girl, Jessica. Just as Kate mentioned, welcome to our second episode of Shits and Shenanigans. Woo! Oh, shit. Before we get started, a huge shout out and thank you to everybody who has liked, followed, and subscribed. We thank you so much for your support. Keep sharing, keep following. We love it. We love it. We appreciate the love and support. But with all of that being said, we told y'all from the beginning that this is a grown folk podcast. So, making sure we reiterate everything that we said about it being a grown folk conversation, we got a little something for y'all.
It is.
Yes. Come on, man.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought we was So, as you guys know, last week was my birthday. Thank you, everyone that for the Facebook post, Instagram, Snapchat. Whether y'all know I love a good old song. They call it song to me. My birthday was amazing. Shout out to the fam for the party in the country. Always a great time out there. What'd you say, Dana?
I said, oh yeah, it's a good time. Party is a good party.
Big shout out to y'all. It was 41 was pretty good. I got some great gifts.
Oh.
With
an S on the end. Gifts.
Okay. Yeah. Got to spend some time with my grands. Y'all know, everybody know me, know how I love my grandparents. Got to spend my day with them. Ate with my mom. So yeah, my birthday was pretty good.
We're so glad. That's good. The Pisces of the group.
What'd you say, Alex?
The Pisces of the group.
That's her.
And
what did they say about Pisces, Mel? Now, mommy, let me ask you about that.
I don't know. What did they say about this, Alex?
I don't know. I mean, we had a little snippet about what did they say about each one. So you said I'm the Pisces of the group, and of course, what?
I think I said when I kill, I kill. But when I don't kill, baby, I don't give a damn. I don't care nothing about you.
Okay.
Nothing about you. Your feelings, your hurt, your pain. When I'm out, I'm out.
Oh, you are? Because you done talked about me real bad. Because you just said when I hurt your feelings, basically it don't matter. Because you remember you talked about me for that, right? That's another podcast. That's all right. Don't worry about it.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
Yes, the hell you do. Yes, the hell it goes along with a great story. Hey, Ganny.
Hey,
Ganny.
Hey.
Why I can't see the comments? I don't like this.
Hey, let the public know why you in the damn car and not in your spot.
I am in the car because I went out to eat with my family to celebrate my aunt Linda Faye, also known as Nana, birthday. So y'all
happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Because Kate thought she could run the streets and get back in time. That's what that was. Kate thought she could be in the streets and get back to her spot in time. But you hear that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
I didn't forget. I just had to hang with my family.
Nana knew you had to be at work tonight.
They knew she had to be at work tonight.
Hey, y'all.
But I'm here though.
You are
here.
We're gonna let it slide because it's Nana's birthday, just like we let Mel slide for her birthday doing
She forgot, Kayla. Kayla said you forgot what time it was.
I did.
Oh, hey, DJ. Not the
forget.
DJ in my gym. It's another DJ. This DJ is my brother-in-law's cousin. She's so much fun. Anywho, y'all continue. Cause Mel, you said something. You said something to the public during your birthday week.
I mean, had the podcast jumping.
You really did.
You had it.
So yes, we talked about hall passes. Again, thank you everybody that interacted with us. We really appreciate y'all feedback. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about these hall passes. Those that give them, those that don't give them, those that give them unknowingly. You know, how y'all feel about these hall passes? Ladies?
The way they were set up in them comments, it was all hell no's.
Hell no. To the no.
But Alex said define hall pass.
Define hall passes now. You know, I felt like I needed a little bit more. I was reading the comments. I need to know, like, what is a hall pass?
Just
like, what is it?
Just to define it. Cause y'all before the show, Jessica went in on my ass.
Toe to toe, baby. Had the neck and the head
we
going
back and forth. I said, well, save it for Sunday.
I think she did her hand like this 1 or 2 times.
Okay. Yeah. No. Okay, so you know what? Let my girl define a hall pass first before she go in on me again.
First of all, don't play with me. You already know. Anyhow, for me, a hall pass is something that's mutually agreed upon. If we have this conversation and I am mutually okay with you going out dealing with whoever it is you want to deal with, that's a conversation that we had and you didn't take my option away from me. That's a pass. You can't make me believe that a pass unknowing, like giving somebody a pass unknowingly is okay. Like that's not a pass. That you've done something against somebody else's will and wishes for your own personal benefit and gain. Like that's not a pass.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Anybody got something to add to that?
I mean, here's the thing about the hall pass.
I said to add to it, not to contradict it.
Oh yeah, no. Well, I don't know. Well, my thing is for me, I don't think about the hall passes is that men can't take what we dish out. So you give me a pass, I give you a pass. It ain't gonna be equal. So you gonna be holding your chest when I go out on my pass, because I'm gonna be on my pass. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need for you to be out on your pass if that's what we agree on.
Be okay with how it goes.
If we make the mutual agreement not to be passing, we not passing. But if you outside,
you go pass,
you gonna be hurting your chest, because I'm gonna make it worth my while.
The old girl said, "Get your EpiPen. Get your EpiPen."
Oh, I mean, baby, gonna be too hurt. So me, I know most they say they want to pass because they want their cake and eat it too. But you ain't gonna be able to take it when I'm out on pass.
And I've had a conversation with a few people. It's all right when you do it, but you gonna kill yourself when you're significant.
Baby, where is the bleach?
Don't say, where's Mel and her bleach coming?
They're gonna be ready to drink the bleach. Cause
Josh said that
he hallway, ain't you?
Huh?
You gonna play in that hallway, ain't you?
Am I? Baby.
Be flipping
cartwheels in it. I think the thing with men, their thought process is going to be or will be, dang, she's doing to him what she did to me, and they not gonna be able to take it.
That ain't gonna be fair to the person that I'm passing with, baby. He gotta get it all.
I'm
on the job, baby. When I clock in, I'm going to work. I have now been employed to the elite employee, okay?
But is there any situation in a relationship that you can think of right off the top of your head to where you would allow a hall pass? And this is for the public too, so get to typing. Is there any situation where you feel like, yeah, you know what, I'll give a hall pass?
Yeah. No, I don't like sharing.
I don't think so. Maybe at the beginning stage, like, look, whatever you're doing, you need to go ahead and get it out. Like, it to be done, but you want to cut it off. But at the same, everybody saying hell no.
Hell no.
Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Wait. Did we finish the question? Kayla, Tori, Tanisha.
Finish it.
Baby, they is hitting it with the no.
Saying like a threesome. Some people are okay with that, so that would be that's you still giving a pass to engage in a threesome. So yes, a threesome is considered a pass.
So all the hell no's. So did your answer just change? Did your answer just change? Finding out that threesomes are hall passes.
Yeah, I see you can pass.
Jake said you can pass your ass down the hall to the. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only person on this podcast that's bold enough to say I actually did give a hall pass in my past relationship. I mean, we ain't together no more, but that ain't the reason why we ain't together no more. However, they actually approached me with the hall pass, and here was the deal between us. And I know somebody's gonna have an opinion. Oh, you're a dumb bitch, and then other people just gonna be like, oh, okay, that's y'all or whatever. But it doesn't matter. It was for us. It was a decision that we made, because at that time, without trying to put all that business out there, our sex drive was in two different positions anyway. Like, it was in two different positions. Mine being the highest. And so then once they got hurt, got put on some medication. I was even at the doctor's office when the doctor said, I'm putting you on this medication, and it will 1000% lower your sex drive. So when they already had one that was lower than mine to begin with, and then this damn near diminished it, I was left in a non-sexual relationship with somebody I had been with for a long time. And they came to me privately. We had a sit down. They were like, listen, I know what you like. I don't want to lose you, but I also know I don't want to do this right now. I have zero desire at this point. So here's your hall pass. And that's how I got one. I'm still hall passing with that person.
A long-term pass in school suspension.
But anywho, that's what we agreed upon. Like,
but it was a mutual conversation,
right?
Everybody was agreed upon, so like nobody can get mad for that. You're not crazy for that because both parties agreed to it. You guys were okay.
And that was not a conversation that happened just one night. We talked about that for 5 minutes. That was an in-depth conversation, and then we came back and revisited that. Even after, decision that was made after, we were like you sure you sure this is what you want, and are you certain? Like, is there? And I even was like, is there nothing I can do that can make you want to be intimate with me? So it was never something that was a rash decision. It was very, very. It was a very difficult decision. But it was a mutual agreement with someone that I had been in a long-term relationship with, and we were trying to stay together. So that's the only time that I have been given a hall pass, and because I was given one, I was like, well, okay. Me thinking, well, shit, if you ain't trying to do me, I ain't worried about you doing nobody else. So sure, there's your hall pass too. So, girl, but that's what happened. I never would have seen myself as someone. Being someone that would give out a hall pass or take a hall pass, but I did not immediately jump on that hall pass seat. I didn't immediately go to work. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that first time I felt bad as hell. Like, well, clearly not bad enough, but I did feel some guilt in that. I did. My heart did. My body did not, but my heart did feel pretty bad about that. But okay, it's enough about me.
So so most definitely the mutual agreement, like Maria said, mutual agreement and understanding. It's just a mutual agreement. This personal preference. It's 2024. People are in open relationships. People are hall passing that thing. Threesome that thing. Like, I mean, it's only about whatever in that relationship personal preference. And we all have been a victim of possibly, but Jessica said no, about giving about passes that have been probably forged. Our signature was forged on the passes in the relationship, and
And is it? I don't know if it's Shaquita or Shakita. So pardon me if I
Shaquita.
But she is saying basically what I was saying to Jessica, which is why me and Jessica had civil discourse about it. Because I was like, I think everybody has given a pass at some point in time. You may not have wanted to.
She said to themselves.
Right.
I'm going in that direction though. Like, so what I'm saying, like they gave themselves a hall pass, and then like if you like for everybody that's sitting up saying, oh hell no, like in my brain, how I had immediately processed that was shit, if you didn't get up and go, if you forgave them for that shit, is that not a form of a hall pass?
We all dealt with infidelity in relationships. I'm like we've allowed and apologized. So that's what Dana is saying. Far as they gave themselves a pass, and so I mean, it's the way it's said and worded. No, we didn't give them a pass, but once we accepted their apology, we did.
Yeah,
right. And that's what I was saying when we were briefly talking about what we were going to bring to the table tonight. That did not sit well with my girl.
It did not, but not only that,
she was not going.
definitely not taken away from the part of being forgiven, but it also came up as whether they dealt with verbal abuse, physical abuse, how they stayed. That is one thing that I would never accept, because you never know anybody's circumstances as to why they can't leave right then. Mm-hmm. That's not a pass. Like that's not a pass. So, and it doesn't make it okay. So like for me, it's like a hard no. If you forgave them and stayed and accepted it, that's one thing. But if again, somebody might be trying to leave, it could be finances, it could be out of fear. So it's not that they are saying like, I'm gonna deal with it. It's how can I get out? Everybody's not in a place to get out. They might not have shelter. They might not have nobody to go to. So you can't take away and remove those options as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, you've been mighty quiet on your ride, probably because you ride and
she ain't got no.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say hell no still. Because if you don't see me on the mugshot, I ain't gonna say I ain't never accepted, because I have. But at this point in my life, I'm not accepting cheating. I'm out the door.
Yeah. That's what I said. I'm too old for a penicillin
we know.
shot. Like I got too old for that.
For what shot?
A penicillin, all this stuff that's going on in the street, and you sleeping over there. So it's too much going on in the streets to be. I'm good. No, well, I just had the flu, and baby, that almost took me out. I don't want nothing else.
Bitch, nothing.
Maybe it's an age frame thing. Age.
It's definitely.
That's what I say. At this age,
Not at this age. No, I ain't accepting it.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of things I ain't accepting at this age, because
we are different. We're in a different decade at this point. You know, it hit real different in our 40s than it did. You know, 10 years ago we might have had a different answer. 20 years ago we definitely would have had a different answer. So you know, I mean, but playing devil's advocate. I can't say, well, you know, I'm gonna play it. I can't say that
I don't know why you act like you wouldn't.
Right.
I will never do. So I'm not gonna sit up and say, oh, I'll never do the whole open relationship or a hall pass again, because you never know. You just don't know what situation life could bring you. And again, my situation was a rare case. It was something I wasn't expecting or anything like that. Nor would I have even thought for myself to put that on the table.
Yeah.
But
it's still a hard no for me.
And it's a hard no for most
people.
It's a hard no for most people. So you know,
I don't do well with sharing. I do not share. I'm like,
So this on the subject, but off the subject. This is totally unscripted, folks.
Is it?
Yeah, this is, because what I'm going to hit out with is completely unscripted.
So we always unscripted. What you talking about?
But that's true.
That means that we don't know what's
at least
come out
we
your
was going to talk about hall passes tonight. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay. So when we were talking about the we didn't give hall pass, like they gave themselves hall pass. We didn't give that shit. So at this point in our 40-year-old lives, like, because we're in a different space at this point. So now, like, if you with somebody and they give themselves a hall pass and you find out about that shit, then it's immediate leaving. Look at Jessica.
I'm at the door. I'm at the door.
Like, ain't no talking about it, ain't no forgiving, ain't no.
I done been down. I done rolled that road.
Nope.
Cause it is for no reason. Like, if you wanted options, goddamn it, leave me alone. And I tell you what I want and what I'm looking for up front. You know how I am. You know what I like. And if you're selfish enough to do that, take your selfish ass on somewhere. Cause I'm gonna go on this way. Like, I don't have time. Cause like I don't do well with trust. If you put me in a position to where I have to question you to any extent, or I have to wonder, and I'm not gonna waste my time, my days, and my nights doing it, I don't need you. I ain't got time. That's one less shit I don't need on my plate is to worry about what the fuck you doing. Not gonna.
Y'all see Ganny come in.
Wait.
What Ganny say?
Ganny say, I'm so elderly. Get it together, Ganny.
Oh, hey.
No, Josh said that the ride was so quiet, and then Snooty said she's with the elder. Then Ganny came back and said, "There's no way we stay with the shit."
Listen, no, I don't. Yeah, no.
Okay. That's what
you couldn't came and talk
I
to
ain't
me
even gonna get on here and say. I think I most definitely the answer to that question is most verbally easily to say no. Like to save face, I'm not gonna say you do this. I don't know. Like I can't tell you no. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, would I like for that shit to happen to me? What it's gonna make me feel like, but whether or not like where I am in my relationship, where I am in my life, where I don't know. Whatever happens there is most definitely easy to say, like, oh no, I ain't going. Like I don't know. I'm just be honest with you. Like I would prefer not to be in a relationship that has infidelity has occurred, but at the same time, because I stand on that real love don't require suffering. At the same time, I don't know. I do know that I've been in some relationships that I was really really committed to. Infidelity have occurred. I stayed. It got better or worse. You know, whatever the case may be. But at the same time, like I don't know. Communication most definitely, but I just can't say. I mean, I can say, "Oh, no, I ain't going. Get the fuck out." All of that. I mean, because I don't believe in second chances. I let you hit the door. You fart wrong.
I was gonna say, you know, if you chew on this side, it's a no for me. I already know.
In the talking stage, you fart wrong. You out of there. But at the same time,
oh my,
yeah, oh yeah.
It's the right and the wrong way to fart.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute now.
Yeah.
And this why Alex single. People been farting wrong. That's the problem.
Hold your cheeks, nigga.
That's why my girl single. You found a nigga to fart right. That's the problem.
You out of there, baby. Oh, now you gotta go.
Like for them to fart in front of you, like
no,
that's
like
what it sound like, and then
yeah,
it can make it turn around too.
Speed dating, baby. Speed dating. Yeah.
What, Alex?
I can't stand Alex.
They be in and out.
But Mel, like you, so what about you? Cause we heard a hell no from this to the point, right? My girl right here and my girl right here. Said, no.
She's crazy.
Pass me the alcohol when you pass.
I don't need, baby. Give me my pillow. I'm over as well.
So bestest, what you
okay, Liz, huh? I definitely agree with Alex. Like I don't like to say what I would and wouldn't do, because there's been some things that I said, oh, I ain't doing this, and have found myself doing it. So I don't really like to say what I wouldn't do. However, again, at this age, like I said, I can't. It's too much going on out there in the world. You think you sleeping with somebody and she just sleeping with you, and he go sleep with her and she sleeping with everybody on the block, and then you done brought this back to my bed. Nope, can't do it.
You in there, dirty dick and go.
You know what though? Above all the
that's what my mindset be. I'm too little to catch anything. I'm 30 pounds.
You're right, because that flu damn near just took you out.
Yeah, that's what I say. The flu almost had me gone this week.
But you know what? Like in what we're talking about, for me, my I wouldn't even. I would trip. I can't say that I wouldn't trip about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if we had no previous discussion. But my first concern, aside from the sex, would be what
made you
in our relationship? What did I do, or what did you do, or better yet, what did
or
she
not
do?
do?
Right. That made you feel like that was a better decision for you. What's lacking in our relationship to where you felt the need to go and step outside our relationship to fulfill your sexual needs? And then, like, we would be super hurt if we found out that a man, his heart were captured by somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we know any of us could just go hop in somebody else's bed, but are you that drawn to this person to where you feel the need to be over there? That would be my concern. My first concern. Like, aside, like, fuck the sex for a second. Why? Like, why did you feel what in your heart said, I'm better off over here for right now? That's what I would want to know. Like,
and then I don't think it's I'm better off over here. Let me go play over here and don't nobody else have to find out about it, and then I'm gonna come back home.
But you feel like you were better off in that moment because what you chose to do with her, you could have chosen to do with me. Like, you laid up next to it in most cases.
Josh.
So then you go here. So I just like that would be one of those talks. Like, yo, like what we got going on here? Why do you feel like you have to go step outside? Why do you feel like that?
I've done that.
Sophia said, I think infidelity comes in many forms: financially, emotional, sexual, etc. It's important to have those conversations with yourself first on that, what you willing to manage, and then after that, stand on motherfucking business.
Okay.
Can we start
to stand on the M?
Yes.
Okay, Sophia. Oh, I mean, shit.
So
I'll get you backstage so we can put you on screen, baby. Cause yes, that's true though. That's very true. It does. Hold on, Josh. Josh said you can do everything right, and your significant other will still go outside because it's just in them.
Oh, you had to know that was in them too when you picked them.
But what is it?
I didn't know.
What does that mean? That it's just in them. No, like that's what people been tolerating out of you. Like what? Because you weren't born with that. Like what you mean? That's just in them. Like my genetics is what's just in me. Like what does that even mean? Something I'm asking in real life. Because I don't feel like infidelity is just in you. Like, or is it? Shit.
So how can I say this?
Say it bluntly. Hell,
it's coming. I'm almost there.
You're right, Bunny. You're right.
Jackson mama.
I say that, and I get what you're saying. Like, is sometimes things like that can be hereditary. Think what they see, what they've grown up with, it's just in them. It's what you intentionally choose to do. I've had motherfuckers say, I don't want to do this because my daddy was like this, my mom was like that, whoop, whoop, whoop. But you have yet to choose to change your behavior. Like, so that's what's within you and what you're willing not to change. Like, you not wanting to do right. And it's hard. It's not hard. Getting up, going to work every doggone day is hard. Like, having to pay bills is hard. Changing your ways for the better is a challenging, but are you willing to do that? Like, you willing to get up and do everything else that's for your pleasure and for your leisure?
You're right, T. T said that's a decision.
It is a decision.
So yeah. But speaking of decisions,
my girl ready for it.
So listen, we're on it's not even on the subject because we finna completely switch topics here, but we're still on relationship. We're still in the relationship mode, but like decisions that we make. So we are going to tap into a little bit of interracial dating because that is a decision that we all get to, you get to make. in who you choose to date, who you know, we like who we like, but you choose who you want to date. And so my question that I wanted to pose to the ladies first, I do have a 2-part question.
Oh, Dana, hold on. So this question came up. I'm sorry, before we go into
Before we go on, okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what happens when you are on the receiving end of someone else's hall pass? That's a good question.
What happens to who? Like who? What?
Yeah.
Explain it to me. You said it's a good question. It went here for me. I was historian though.
It sounds like he's saying instead of us being okay with giving the hall pass, what if we're the ones on the receiving end of the hall pass?
Or the side piece? Which one is? What are you asking?
Like, what's
you mean like how I described how mine was? Like I was given the hall pass? I'm gonna wait for Jean to answer that.
So who get what? Who the receiver?
He's saying like if you was given a hall pass and where like if Dana and her girl, I mean, shit.
It's cool. Everybody know. Everybody, I have. It's okay. You can't get the first fuck up, but it is okay. So what we're going to do is go ahead and address this. Let's go ahead and time out and address it. Anybody that knows me knows that my previous relationship was with a female. No, we ain't gonna talk about that on this episode. Yes, we will tackle it on the next episode, or not the next one, on some episode. And no, I don't like females. I tried something, it didn't work. Oh, the fuck well. I'm back at home. Thank you.
Come on, babe.
That inside part, y'all thought it was gonna be me.
Yeah. So Kay just broke number 1 rule on the podcast, but it's cool.
And you thought it was gonna be me.
I don't even know what to say.
That's what happened when you get out of.
Y'all told me not to get on.
Out of your environment.
Y'all told me not to get on.
Get back down 49, because what is you doing?
I just made somebody spit their drink. Sophia said, "Wait, what now?" Sophia, was that at me? Like, is everybody shocked that I dated a female? Because I did.
Is this what we doing?
That I'm very open. I am. Oh yes, Sophia said yes. I'm very open. I am very experimental. So until Kate can get herself together, I'm gonna tell you a small little story. I dated a male.
I'm so embarrassed.
I dated a male for 4 years. That didn't work out because I felt like we weren't going anywhere. We really weren't going anywhere. So I broke it off with him. 3 months later, he married another female. 3 months, which means there had to have been some overlap between me and her. Okay, well, I was pretty broken up about that. Even though I had broken up with him, that's just what happened. And so we broke up. He married some other female, and after that, I was like, "Fuck niggas." So, so I was like, let me try something different. Bitches ain't shit either. So let me just put that out there. So if there's anybody on this podcast that was sitting up thinking that I was thinking like you was gonna get something better on the other side, it was good for it was good for a while. But shit, people just ain't shit. So
speed passing it. I mean, so it just won't take anything out of context. Is that it wasn't an experimental thing. Y'all rock for a minute.
We did. I was very much in love. Like I really thought I had found my person. Honest to goodness, because it worked for us. And she was a very nice change from what I had. I will, although we did not end well, I will say that I did learn a lot from that relationship. I'm grateful for the lessons that I did learn. That relationship took me down through there. And for those on this podcast and those who are closest to me, y'all, they saw it firsthand. Like it took me a minute to bounce back, but I'm here. But it also made me realize that's not for me. Like I tried to make it work, and it didn't. And that's just what it is. So now
drink, not too much.
Put my relationship business out there. We could go back. Do you remember what you were supposed to be saying before you put it out there that I dated a female? Okay.
I don't remember shit. I'm so embarrassed. I'm sorry, friend.
See, to some people like Drika on here, she like that shit didn't surprise me because you just open. I just am. I will.
It surprised us now. None of us, I mean, honestly, I couldn't take, I was, it surprised me. But the person that's going to be sitting in the office this week, the principal's office, you go.
For sure.
Who's in the principal's office this week? Yes.
Oh, I mean.
Yeah, I forgot what I was about to say. Can we move on?
Yeah, we can move on. It was a
Kay is in timeout.
We're gonna move to my question, or we moving on to something. Was another question in the comments before we move on?
Oh, Eugene explained what he was saying.
I was trying to break down what Eugene was saying.
Yeah.
But it's the side piece that he's talking about.
He says, no, I get a hall pass and come to you. How do you feel about it being the outside person?
Thank you. No, I'm sorry. I'm just playing.
I guess I'm assuming that he's talking about the person that he's going to hall pass with. I'm assuming that you discussed that before you get to the destination.
I would assume that too.
I mean, if they accept it, if they cool with it, then...
That's George.
That's so funny. I'm assuming, I mean, it needs to be an understanding. Some people don't. I think people go into being, side pieces. I know some people, there's some good side pieces now. They serial side pieces. That's just what they do.
Not serial.
I saw a post that said, in a relationship, I'd had the same side nigga for 10 years.
Oh.
Yeah. So I know some people, but some people can't handle it. Some people can't. Side pieces get, attached and connected, but you got to know these side pieces. Everything, you got to have an understanding, but those are the chances that you take. When you give out them side pieces, when you give out them hall passes, when you receive the hall passes, they may not be able to take it. Chandrika got her hands right.
We know it's going to be.
Yes, Chandrika.
We got to give her time to pose a question.
To type her question.
Right. This is funny to me. 10 years.
Baby.
Y'all know how I got excited about DJ being online because that's my brother-in-law's cousin, Chris, who just said 10 years. That's her husband. This is so exciting because they're in Florida. So yay! We at least know we done reached Florida where Kay riding from for dinner.
Clearly. Either the person can't drive.
Don't talk about my sister.
All right. Damn, Drinker, what you doing writing a book? We waiting on Drinker to ask her question.
I think she was agreeing.
Oh, okay.
All right. So Dana, before we went back to Nehemiah's question, you were what you were.
We was moving on to something else, so we're gonna stay there because we got about 20 minutes.
I was moving on, because now we're easing into we're on the downhill slope.
Yeah.
So I was asking about we were on the topic of relationships, and so I was asking about what about dating outside of your relationship for you ladies and for our public. We wanted to know, or I want to know from y'all, like, are you willing to? Are you open to? I mean, I think since Kate put it out there that I would have tried a female, I'm sure I tried somebody outside my race. So for me, it's I'll try it. But for other people, it may not. You may be like, nah.
It's a no for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But why?
Like, are we talking mix or just like?
Yeah, like
your race, nigga? Are you mixed? Then it's outside your race. So I mean, Alice was finna tell us why, and then the rest of y'all was finna tell us y'all answer.
Oh,
it's just a no.
It's my soul.
It's a no for me. I'm not attracted. It does nothing for me. Yeah, it don't touch my soul. They don't. I mean, some of them you be like, oh, okay, you cute, but nothing. I love a black man. Like, love him. Like, I'm raising one. I love a black man. I think that ain't nobody gonna be able to understand your bunny, the grease on the stove, and another pot. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Noxzema on Saturday morning. Like, your moo. Like, I don't want to have to explain it to you. Like, he just going to understand because that's what his mama wore. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I love it. I
gonna
love
wear her moo.
That part.
Hey, when I first get my hair done, I put his do-rag on. He already knows. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't know about a black man. I can smell him now.
Look at ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my. I love it.
Let me say what it is for
I see
me.
you on there. I see you on. Now, don't get me wrong. I think black men are kings. So I'm saying I would try something though. But I love a black man, especially a bald headed bearded one. But let's go, keep going. I'm sorry. It's not my turn. It's one of these other ones.
Well,
Kay, would you date outside your race?
Or have you?
Just
or have you?
Go ahead. Listen, we're here for a little while. Go ahead.
Like, I mean, Caucasian, Hispanic, or anything?
I swear I try to keep a straight face.
Ooh, Lord. I have dated outside my race.
How did that go?
How recent is this?
You missed it.
Oh, that was get back when it Dana.
Ooh, y'all with the mess tonight, ain't it?
That was get back. I mean, but he acted more black than his mixed side. I'll say that. But I love a black man straight out of Africa.
Wakanda forever, baby. All right, you other two.
I like that, Dana, though. I like that get back. You did that real fast.
I mean, I've been sitting on it.
Yeah, waiting.
I'm always with getting my lick back, baby.
Not Miss Tit for Tat.
That's it. I made a whole TikTok about it. Please don't tick, because I am going to tat.
Tat-a-tat-tat. I had to say it today.
Jay knew you was finna tell us.
Somebody named Troy.
I ain't said Troy.
No. I ain't. But I don't want to see no pink meat. Respectfully, I like some dark and tall.
Look at Alex' face.
Cause you can see it, right? You can see it. And then my
it's like them pink wings we used to eat at the birthday party when you were little.
What is wrong with y'all? Oh my God.
Please, Mel, move forward because woo.
What is wrong with you?
Bunny line up.
A maggot.
But for real, and then it's like, so with that, I will say, like, I feel like it's easier for a black female to date a white or another race than it is for a black guy to date a white. So to me, it's not a safe space. However, I don't give a damn. You gonna sell me back to the slave trade? Your fam? But most importantly, my son, like, you can teach him how to be a black man. The day-to-day struggles that we go through, like, that's respectfully, that's not your position to teach him. I don't. Yeah.
So what if you don't have to teach someone outside of your race that?
You say what?
So we're from the South. We're from the South. You're gonna have to.
You say what?
What if you don't have to teach someone outside of your race? What if you don't have to teach them those things?
And that's cool for somebody. It's just not cool for me.
So on this, because Jay just brought her handsome little fella into the conversation. That was my part too. That your mama's on the phone when prepared for. So me and Mel, we TTs. We TTs ain't this bitch. But the rest of the ladies here are mothers to sweet brown boys. And so, like, my question to you was, I mean, I see each one of you said, that's not for me. I don't want to date outside my race. So what about if your son comes with someone outside of his race? Like, what what what's the
Did she finish the question?
My son already said he ain't going.
It's a no-go for me.
But like, what is that? What do you do though? Like, your son is grown,
Yeah.
So like,
I think so.
Your son's grown-ish. So like, you're saying absolutely no. So like, what does that look like?
He's not attracted to that anyway. But I mean, we've had those conversations because we're from the South. Like because we're in Hattiesburg, which next door to Petal, next door to Oak Grove. So in the process, when he started getting ready to get out the house, he getting ready to hang out, he's starting to drive. So we have the conversation about, race. We have the conversation about the police. We have to have those conversations. But in retrospect, he's Berg Bill. He's Hattiesburg Public Schools from kindergarten all the way through the 12th grade. So for the most part, it was not a major preference, in the schools or thing. But when he started dating, he just attracted to what he attracted to. And also, I mean, he tried to date a girl from the YMCA.
He's still in there.
Not in the background.
So he tried to date a white girl he tried to date a girl from the YMCA that was out his race, and I had already kind of told him about it. I'm like, it ain't gonna go. So he was gonna try to take her out on a date, and he came back and said that she couldn't go out on a date because her mom was okay with it, but the granddaddy said that he didn't want his granddaughter dating black boys.
So we gotta answer Troy's question real quick. So Troy's question was: so you're saying if your son comes home with someone other than a sister, it's going to be a problem?
I'm not saying it's going to be a problem. I'm just saying I don't have the issue because he's not attracted to that, Troy.
Most definitely not saying that it's a problem.
Yeah, he like women that look like his mom.
It will be conversations of things that prayerfully not, but of things that could possibly come along with it. Mm-hmm. We're going to be aware. We're going to have those conversations on the front side. So you won't be blindsided by when they dad start acting a certain way towards you because of the color of your skin. You have to know, like, we've had this conversation and the possibility of those things happening was already talked about.
Right. So it's not going to be a problem. I mean, he can choose to date who we want to date, but because we've had conversations starting at 10 and 11, I already was prepared to know how it's going to go. But he like black women. And I'm okay with it. And I approve this message.
Danny, you gonna read it?
We're gonna read it after Kay tells what she was gonna say, because Kay has a sweet brown boy too, and then we're gonna address what Constance Nicole Peters said. Oh, Bill. Okay.
Kyra don't like white girls, so it's not nothing that I'm worried about. And Alex gonna stay on him anyway. But if it happens, then I'm open to it. As long as they don't get crazy, I don't get crazy.
So to clarify, we're not just for the public. We're not just talking about white women, because that's what we keep saying. But outside of your race is anything outside of your race. Because you could date somebody from the Dominican Republic, just because they dark like us don't mean that they're not outside of our race. Right. So just to put that out there, I know that we tend to, when we say we're dating outside our race, the first thing we think of is a blonde-haired little girl dating our little boys, and that's not the case. Because I even would go even as far as to say, would you be more accepting if he walked in with somebody from the Dominican Republic that skin looks like yours, rather than some little blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl who is from Rankin County? So it's different. It's different levels to that. I would think. I don't have a sweet brown boy. My sister is raising the sweet brown boy, and I just get to hug and love on him. But I can only imagine what you moms have to deal with. Like you have to think about.
I was gonna say, not even that. At 9, me and Dana, y'all already know it's been a struggle for me here the past few months, because he's already dealing with racial racism from the females.
That's why I say just the conversations that you have to have with them, period.
So it's already like I be wanting, girl, I go get your mama, your grand, all of them, line them up.
Hey, come back.
Okay. So it's one of those that if I'm feeling that way now, for his safety, for his feelings, for his emotions, like, and I can't do nothing to you as a kid. But like when he gets older, like the mental strain that it puts on them and how to deal with it in society, like it's just a lot. To me, it's just unnecessary struggles mentally to try to have to deal with on top of just being a little brown boy or a black man.
So to go and address what Constance Nicole Peters says, my son is biracial, in which she says her dad and her brother have to talk with him. So now we know that Constance is black.
Yeah,
And
that's
that
my friend.
stepped outside her race and had a son. And she said his dad can teach him how to be a man, but not a black man.
And that's what I was saying. Yes.
Society sees him as a black man. Wow, Constance. Because you have a different complex from what the other mothers on here are dealing with, because that's whoa. Ooh.
And so that's like, so when she said like he can teach him how to be a man and not a black man, that's what I was saying. Like you can like teaching him to be a man, that's just a man's job, but you can't teach him how to be a black man living in a black man's world.
Right.
You know what? Drika just said something that's super interesting, because I have a cousin that kind of feels this way. Drika said crazy part about it is that her son, who is a African American male, my son saw some black girls with such negative attitudes, so that bothered him dating black girls. I also have a family member who was kind of in that same predicament. Like he saw black women as being ratchet and ghetto, and that just wasn't his cup of tea. And so he said he didn't want to date black women. And in which it immediately offended us, because first off, not every woman is the same. Not every black woman is ratchet and ghetto, and not every white woman is demure and respectful. Like, so you legitimately put every single black woman in one category based off of the actions of one, which is unfortunate, especially considering who he came from are phenomenal black women. Like you had your mom and your grandmother are two amazingly beautiful inside and out Christian women who have done nothing but love you and protect you from all things bad. You have grown up to be an amazing human being, only to turn around and say, but that's not good enough for me. Like that, it kind of stung. I'm gonna be honest with you when I first heard it. I mean, but to each his own, but it seemed so disrespectful at that time. Just because I don't like when people group every single, when people like, oh, all men or all women or all black women or all black men. No, because everybody's not the same. You can't do that. So, but anywho,
pause for a minute. When did Mimi get on here, Kay?
Mimi on here? And oh, hey, Mimi. We love it.
Wait a minute.
Mimi is a part of that Tyron, that beautiful brown boy that Kay has. She's a part of that legacy. So we're grateful for her with her singing self. Yes. Anywho, y'all have really been as far as y'all audience, y'all have really been involved tonight, and we so appreciate your comments, your transparency. Because like Constance Nicole, like you didn't even have to put that out there, and you were bold enough to. So we really do want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Right. And Drika, you were bold because it's I'm sure that there's some complex with you being a black woman raising a black son, and then now he has this negative light, a small negative light, because it bothers him because he saw something. Bless his heart. We hate that he experienced that. And we hope that, eventually he'll heal from that. And I'm sure it was a super hard conversation, because I can't imagine. And I told Kay this one time, and I'm gonna say this to the rest of the moms on the show and to all the moms out there. Like, seriously, I don't know how moms do it. Like, I just don't. It is me out here, and I know life be life, and so to know that life be life, and then you have younger ones completely dependent on you, like. And especially the single moms who are out here rocking and doing this stuff by themselves. Like, I just as a TT, I just want to say thank you so much for your heart, and for your passion, and for your persistence, and for your diligence, because it's you guys that keep the world moving in real life. Like I don't know how you do it. Y'all don't ever wear your capes, but you real life superheroes. So to all the mamas out here, real life superheroes, and for the kids who are listening in the background, honor your mothers.
Tristan said you right. He agreed with you when you gave a shout out to the mamas.
Aww.
Thank you, Chuck.
Wow, Chuck.
So listen, we're about to close out our show. Ladies, do y'all have anything before we leave our group? You're welcome. You welcome, little sister.
Yo, I mean, it was a really, really good show. Like, I am so excited. I just want to give a shout out. I want to give a big shout out for these last 4 minutes. They belong to Dana. So I know y'all see us posting. Y'all see all the good content that we have, the creativity. I think of the stuff, I copy it from other pages, and I just send it to Dana, and she fucking make it happen. So on the side note, we'll talk about this shit another day. But well, no, we ain't gonna talk about it another day because we done with this. Dana tried to quit today.
Dana tried to quit on y'all today.
Dana tried to quit on us today. Let's just be honest. Let's just keep it real with the people. Yeah, right.
We lying.
Dana to go. So she's behind all our content, the posting, everything. Like I just screenshot about what's due for the week. Dana, fuss about it. What since Alice said was due Tuesday, Thursday, but she make it happen every Tuesday, Thursday. Like, big ups to her. She tried to quit. We had to cuss her out. Kay pulled up on her. Like, it was.
Oh wait, but how did she do it though? First she sent it in the group chat
early,
and then everybody was like, "Hell no!"
But woke up with it.
Then she individually
the bullshit.
They were ass.
Then she individually called us wanting a man corner. Do it.
No, she called.
Dana just wanted to work behind the scenes. She wanted to continue to grow the podcast. She wanted to continue to do the content, but she didn't want to be on the actual podcast. She was just saying that
I could better serve us
behind the scenes.
Girl, don't start that bullshit no more. We all
right. So this is just it. But also, when y'all see this beautiful content, she's currently booked right now. She's not helping anybody out. So if you have the right idea,
don't y'all go asking my friend for shit.
For nothing. So we are the managers. However, she's just booked right now.
She's booked and busy.
She's booked and busy. She's booked and busy. So with that being said, give her props when y'all see it. All this cute stuff, this fancy stuff that we post weekly, that's all Dana. However,
Lord have mercy.
I had to.
You thought we weren't gonna call you out?
I really didn't. Just like my thoughts have been all off today because I really thought it was a fantastic idea. I thought I could better serve the group.
Hey, we passed it.
All right.
Let her go. You thought you would?
I thought I could better serve the group behind the scenes. That's all. Like,
it's okay with nothing wrong with thinking. We'll never take away a thought from you.
Well, here's the thing, though. We sitting up lying to the people because it says our group chat turned into a podcast. So you gonna stop talking to us in the group chat? Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna do that. We've started 6 group chats at this point, so we clearly told you this is the last one. I've been put out of all of them, and I told y'all I'm done.
I really didn't think, but they said.
First of all, I just realized what you said.
What time is it?
Yes. It's messy, and we're gonna slide past that because that's a whole nother podcast day.
No, it's not.
Is that what you wanted? Is that what you wanted?
No, ma'am.
Okay, because we don't want to lie to the people. We want to keep it real because that's what we do. It's our group chat, Floss and Posse, turned into a podcast, and we're going to keep it that way.
You're absolutely right. I got it.
So you guys, 2 weeks from now, we coming back. We coming back with the shit.
April the 7th.
Yeah, no, we're not. No, we gotta wait a little bit. We said drinker. We gonna give it to you because I know people they ask you.
They won't know
and they wondering. We gonna give it to you. We promise y'all we gonna give it to you. How I ended up in the 3rd group chat, but just not anytime soon. However, 2 weeks from now, we coming. We'll see y'all later.
Love y'all. Everybody say bye.
Bye.